2, 5, 8, 11. These follow a number series because they have a difference of 3 in between them. But if I write A, C, E, G, I, I have skipped one alphabet in between them. Yes, we can have different logics for alphabets also. We can try out something logical with the alphabets also. So, want to find out some more alphabetical logics? But before we start our class, first try this question. Okay now. So, the series written here is CE, GJ, LP. Chalo, let's talk about this series. If I take one pair, can I see D is skipped between C and E? According to the alphabetical series, if I check G, J, H and I, 2 alphabets are skipped, right? If I check the third pair, how many alphabets are skipped? 3, right? So, 1 letter skipped, 2 letters skipped, 3 letters are skipped in between these pair. Now, if I have to find out the next one, how to start this next one? Can I have logic for this? Yes, let's check. How many alphabets are skipped between E and G? 1, which is F. If I check between J and L, how many are skipped? Only 1, which is K. Now, I have checked the second alphabet and the first alphabet of the next alphabetical pair. So, as we have find out the logic, what will be the first alphabet of our answer? We have to skip Q and the first alphabet will be R, right? Now, since you know that one letter was skipped in between C and E, 2 letters were skipped between G and J, 3 letters were skipped between L and P. So, how many alphabets I have to skip after R? I have to skip 4 alphabets, right? So, if I skip 4 alphabets after R, I'll get W as my second alphabet. So, RW will be the answer. Interesting? Want to learn more? Want to try out some more question? Want to try out something new? Hello everyone, this is Gunjan. I welcome you all to my reasoning classes. Our today's topic is alphabetical series. This is the part 1 of our alphabetical series. I'll be continuing with the alphabetical series with some more parts. Now, before we go further, as usual, you know that we have to try one very interesting question. So, are you ready? Let's begin then. Here is our first question, which I want everyone to try before I actually start my class. So, the question says that how can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor without cracking it? So, this is something logical and this is something very interesting also. So, I would request everyone to pause the video, try out this question, try to find out the answer. The answer will be told to you at the end of this video. So, stay tuned with me. Found interesting? This question is actually very interesting. Now, before we start our class, I would like to request everyone to please like, share and subscribe our channel so that you do not miss even a single update of our channel and of all the videos which are uploaded on our channel. I hope you will definitely do that to stay tuned for our interesting question. So, let's begin our class now. See, as I told you that today's topic is alphabetical series. So, before actually starting, we have to find out that there should be some way to write the alphabet. And yes, it is there. We should know that way of writing the alphabets can also be different. As you know that there are 26 alphabets, right? We have A to Z, the total 26 alphabets. So today I'm going to explain you that how can you write the alphabets in a different way, and using that pattern how can you find out your answers, how can you apply more logics into that, how can you find out different variety of questions using these logic. I would like to request everyone, after listening to my class, please make your own pattern and write to me in the comment section. So, are you ready to learn how to write the alphabets different and interestingly? Okay, then join me. Since I have told you that there are 26 alphabet, what you have to do is, first thing, that divide the alphabets into two equal halves. That means one pair will contain 13 alphabets and the other pair will also contain 13 alphabets. Okay, ready? Okay, students. So this is how you have to write the alphabet. In second line there are 13 alphabets written, right? So what I have done is, after writing this first 13 alphabet, I have started from there only, and I have written the other 13 alphabets just below these alphabets, like Y just below B, W just below D, U just below F. Similarly, you have to write these alphabets in this way only to apply the logics in a different way, and so that you can have a broader thinking of solving the questions. So, I hope you get this point that you have to write the alphabets 13 above and 13 below exactly in this way. So, here is our first question. But before I actually start my class, I would like to explain you 2 points. Whenever you approach to a alphabetical series question, there should be these 2 points which should come into your mind before solving any question. First thing is positioning. That means you have to check the position of these alphabets. Second thing is the gap. Means what is the gap between the two alphabets given within the pair and with the next pair, within the pair also and with the next pair also. So I hope you will take care of these 2 points, and then you will start solving this series. And listen to my approach very carefully, because more than solving a question, you should know the approach which a teacher follows to solve the question. If you get the approach and if you listen to the approach carefully, you can have wonders with the question. So let's start our class. See, first series written here is JAF, JEF, JIF, JOF. Can you see there are 3 alphabets in each pair, right? And if I check first and third alphabet, are they same in each and every pair? So it clicked my mind that the answer will also have this J and F at the positions 1 and 3rd respectively. So what we are left with? We have to find only the second place alphabet, right? So let's quickly check what is so special about this second alphabet. So here it is A, E, I, O. That means A, E, I, O, right? So 3 letters are skipped, 3 are skipped, 1, 2, 3, 4 are skipped. So this is not following a pattern. But if you enhance your subject enrichment, you can easily tell without looking at this series that it will be U, because A, E, I, O, U, these all are what? Vowels. Yes, like I told you in my previous classes also, please do not stick to only a single approach, and do not stick to this concept that reasoning skills are only possible with the logical skills. They have very different things with your subjects also. You need to learn the ways, you need to find out the ways that could help you in other subjects also. Reasoning is not only restricted to the logical skills, but also it enhances and it helps you to boost up with the other subjects also. So I hope you get this question. The answer of this question will be J, U, F. Moving ahead, the next question. It is W, X, C, D, U, V, E, F, S, T, G, H, Q, R, I, J. So as you can see, there are 4 alphabets in each pair. And if I check the pattern, the first 2 alphabets, as it is clearly visible, the first 2 letters are somewhere in the down line, and the other 2 letters, they are somewhere in the above line, right? So let's check W, X, U, V, S, T and Q, R. Can you see this is Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, right? So as you can see, these all are written in this sequence only. So to find out the answer, what will be the next alphabet? This will be O, P, right? First 2 alphabets will be O, P. Now moving ahead for the next 2 alphabet, it is C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. That means our next 2 alphabet will be K, L. So what will be our answer? It will be O, P, K, L. Now, as I told you that we cannot restrict our thinking only to one approach. You can think it in different way also. If I mark this first term in this table, right? Let's see what happens. W, X, C, D. One pair. U, V, E, F. Another pair. S, T, G, H. Third pair. Q, R, I, J, the fourth pair. So it is very clear that the next will be O, P, K, L. So you can think in as many as possible ways as you can. Please try out these questions in different ways, and if you have any other approach towards any of the question that I explain you in this video, please write to me in the comment section. I would love to learn from you as well. Now the next question is, it says WYB, XUD, YQF. Okay, now as you can see, WY, they are somewhere closer to each other than XU, then YQ. That means they are not exactly in between these pairs. Okay, now since I told you that there is not one way to think the question, what I will do is I will take one alphabet at a time and then I will check the logic. There are 3 alphabets in each pair. I will take one alphabet at a time and then I'll move on to the next alphabet. W, X, Y. It becomes quite easier, right? W, X, Y. So our first alphabet of the answer will be Z, right? Solved. It was very easy. Now moving ahead, Y, U, Q. That means Y, U, Q. So if I can see 3 alphabets are skipped, 3 are skipped, skip another 3. What will be the second alphabet? M, right? Now the third one, B, D, F. B, D, F. I'll clear the screen to write it more clearly. B, D, F. How many alphabets are skipped? 1. Skip 1 and you got third alphabet as H. So Z, M, H will be your answer. Got the question? Finding these interesting? If you please find the question interesting, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Okay, now the next series says NA, PC, RE, TG, blank, XK and GM. It's ZM. Sorry for the mistake. Now as you can see that there is a blank in between these pairs written. So this thing also, please clear it that it is not compulsory the blank. The answer which you have to find out is at the last only. It can be at any of the place and you can be asked to find out that alphabet pair or the answer, which can be at any position. It can be at first, third, or fifth, or at the last. Do not think that it will be at the end only. You need to check it for the logic and then find out the answer. The position does not matter. Now, if I try this question, let's think. This is Z. NAPC. So I'll move ahead with the first alphabet. This will be N, P, R, T, and then somewhere it's X and then Z. If the answer was given, can you think it must have skipped one alphabet and this will be the first alphabet, and then V, after V they must have skipped one alphabet which was W, and we get the answer as X. That means V is the first alphabet and it's the correct one. Now moving ahead with the second question. With the second alphabet, it is A, C, E, G. That means one letter is skipped. So we will skip one letter and the second alphabet will be I. And if I check again, J is skipped, it's K. Then L is skipped, it's M. Right? So VI will be our answer. Getting the question, student? Let's move ahead. Next question says TUSQRP blank KLJRIG. Now, if I say it is TUS, if it must have written in this form STU, it would have been easier for me since it will be in the continuity. So I can write it that this will be the pattern. This is the first, second, third. If I write it in continuity, right? If I again check the next pair, isn't it written in this form? And if I check other pair, isn't they are written in this form? This is H. Sorry for the mistake. This will be H. So every pair they have written in the certain this form. So I would like to say one thing here. If you have been given the option, it would have been quite easier for you, because you can simply check this sequence in your options and then you can quickly got the answer. There will be no confusion. But what if we have to find out the question? It is also not that difficult. Let's try this question. Suppose we are continuing in the same. So this is GHI, this pair, then JKL in the continuity only. So what will be the next one? That means we got that this will be our next pair. The only thing left with us is we have to arrange this again in 2, 3, 1 pattern. That means M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. So this will be the sequence. So you just need to find out the logics within these 26 alphabet. I hope it is very much clear that the alphabet remains only with this 26 alphabet. There is no other logic other than these alphabets. Please, I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's move ahead then. Next question says BDACE GIFHJ blank QSPRT. Again, if I check the sequencing, this is 1, A, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Again, I have to proceed with the same. F, G, H, I, J. So, P, Q, R, S, T. So, aren't we following this approach? I hope everyone got the answer also. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. So what will be the next 5 alphabet? K, L, M, O, N. But we need to arrange. This will be K, L, M, O, N to maintain our 24135 series. Got the question? Liked it? Okay then, let's try some more question. Next question says BZA dyc fxe. As soon as I read this question, I can see this is A, B, C, D, E, F. So our answer will be G, H, like this. I clearly got two alphabets very easily. Now the remaining alphabet is the second alphabet. Let's quickly check out Z, Y, X. So it will be W. So our answer become H, W, G. They seem to be difficult, but they are not difficult at all once you got the concept and once you go through all the question. Moving ahead, next series says NPQ HJK BDE. Let's mark this. This is NPQ, then HJK, then BDE. Okay then. That means we are moving in this direction. What the series that B, skip C, then DE, skip F, G, then H, then skip I, then JK, then skip LM, then N, skip O, then PQ, right? So we also have to proceed in the same way. So the answer will be, just skip two alphabets and this will be the next pair. It will be V, skip W, then XY. Now remember students, we don't have to include any other alphabet other than the 26 and which is not even possible. So you can again create the loop and start from the backwards or start from the front counting only. Suppose we end the answer somewhere it is after Z, so we will again start with A, and if it finishes at A, then we will again go back to Z. So this loop should go on. This should not be stopped to find out the answer. I hope this question is clear. I will again write it very clearly. The answer is VXY, right? So VXY, skipping two alphabets, it B, D, E. Are we forming the same pattern? Yes. So this will be our answer. I hope this question is clear to everyone. You just need to continue with that loop only. Moving ahead, next question says WUY ZXB CAE FDH. Let's quickly mark W U Y Z X B. So what will I do? I'll go one by one, right? W Z C and then F. That means two alphabets are skipped whenever we are moving to the next one. So I will quickly skip two alphabet and this will be the first letter of our answer. Now if I check the next one, it says U X A D. So two alphabets are skipped in this case. So I will also skip two alphabets and I will write G as my next alphabet. Now Y B E H. So as you can see, again two alphabets are skipped, and also you can see that the loop is continued. We have not gone or we have not finished the answer at Z only. We will again start with A. So skip two alphabet, I'll get third alphabet as K. So I J K will be my answer. Moving ahead, next says A B C E F I. So can you see, this is in somewhere in continuation. A B, no alphabets are skipped. Then C E, right? One alphabet is skipped in between them. F G H I, two alphabets are skipped in between. So after I will continue with J and I will skip three alphabet. So this will be N, right? So again if I check OT, this will be O. I have to skip 4 alphabets and I'll get T. So that means JN is the correct answer. Okay, now since I asked you this question in the very starting of this video, how can you drop a raw egg onto a concrete floor without cracking it? This was a very simple, a little trickier one. Here you have to focus on this cracking word. This has been used for the concrete floor, not for the egg. Whenever you will drop a egg, it will definitely break. But concrete floors are very hard to break. I hope this question will not create any fuss to you, but this question I have included only to explain you that you must focus. Everyone must focus on the concept. Everyone must focus on the studies at this time, especially when this lockdown period has made everyone to stay at home, to stay safe, and also you cannot miss your studies. So that is why you need to focus so that you can achieve your goals. You need to achieve the goals, bache, because then only you will have an aim to your life which will also help you to succeed to your life, which will also help you to add this concentration and focus will definitely help you to achieve your goals. So stay focused also. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the class and it has helped you to look at the reasoning question in some different ways. Again, the worksheet is uploaded on the school mobile app. Practice well, student. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you all for listening. God bless you all.